Allow me to introduce myself, although some of you may already know me. I don't mean to seem rude or intrusive, I just thought it'd be fair to give you a warning. We may already be best friends, you may hardly even know I exist. Either way, let me paint you some perspectives. On campus, I walk down the halls of my high school, too cool to pray and too proud to pursue the path that God has called me to. I'll stay waiting for a sign, while I sit at the back of the class and watch my classmates be blind. They have planks in their eyes, I'll say. And just a little sawdust in mine. Lord, this is not what I had in mind. I'm trying to be the light, but it's too dark to shine. I will justify and rationalize to null the pain of watching my closest friends die. I have the hardened heart of Christianity. While me, myself, and I are doing just fine within the confines of the church property lines, we are seeing more and more people come to church every single week, yet are still experiencing defeat on the streets. 7 days without Jesus makes a week. That's why my favorite game to play is hide and go seek. Seeking Jesus at church, but hiding for the rest of the week. And I am numb to sympathy. Passion, a stranger to me, as if doing anything about injustice is actually my responsibility. I'm too busy with the call that I have for my life and what God may have for me than doing anything about the path that has been placed right in front of me. Oh, but I'm such a good actor, I could fool Steven Spielberg. The performance I put on at church is superb. My script is equipped with mighty adjectives but lacks the verbs. I have won the Hypocrisy Oscar Awards. See, I learned all the motions, so I became a master of disguise. That I did not get high off the master of the skies. That my own theories were divine, so I disconnected from the vine, telling everybody else we're divine in Jesus, but never allowing him to change my life. But, my salvation is set in stone, right? I am a Christian by tradition, because after all, I do celebrate Christmas. But now, these calluses have brought me to cowardliness. So in the fight to save my friends, coworkers, and family, I have become a pacifist. I'm sitting in church, saying I'm getting fed while lacking the spiritual nutrients. Starved myself from fasting, so becoming well-fed was really becoming sick. I did not partake in the bread daily, so I became anorexic, developed a gag reflex, and spat out the same regurgitated message and expected those around me to openly digest it. See, I have a confession. I'm the victim. I long for redemption. I'm tired of saying I can't hear God's voice when I really just won't listen. I'm tired of these conditions. But even though these bones have been dry for the longest time, I think I can hear that still small voice calling for a sleeper to rise, because where there is death, he brings life. He says, bring me your cold, calloused heart and replace it with mine. Let me exchange your heart with its original design. So yeah, they do have planks in their eyes. But you know what? So do I. But Jesus was the greatest carpenter of all time. He can craft destiny found in the lumber of the eyes of mankind. He enabled Noah to build the ark, Solomon to build the temple. Out of the very trees he himself rooted in the earth. He even gave birth to the tree he himself would hang on to show you your worth. So I refuse. I refuse to drown in the same waters that he walks on. And even though it's been locked for the longest time, it is the door of my heart that he knocks on. So, if you are experiencing any of the hardened heart symptoms, listen. Don't buy into the world's sales pitches and slogans. They will leave you dry and empty at the cost of your emotions. But Christ is in the business of putting frozen hearts back into motion. And his love and his grace has given promotion to every testimony ever spoken. Because our cold, calloused hearts are like God's glow sticks. In order to shine, they must first be broken.